I am hearing someone chose poorly. Now, I don't know if that's you or if that's someone in your energy, but we're going to find out. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. We're going to pull some cards and find out what this is all about. But someone chose poorly. All right. Spirit, help me to speak from my heart and be helpful to others. And please show us what this is all about for my truth seeker's highest and greatest good. Who chose poorly? I have a feeling this is someone in your energy because I know that my truth seekers don't choose poorly. Well, maybe sometimes, but not the way that I'm feeling today. All right, let's see what this energy is all about. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. All right, Spirit, who chose poorly? What's going on here? Ooh, Strength card, first one to pop out. My truth seekers are very strong. So your boundaries might be up right now. You might have like amazing boundaries, or just be standing in your power. Just be very, very strong. You could have strong like telepathic abilities. You could be doing yoga. You could be very, very spiritual. You could be very intuitive as well. Yeah. Very strong. You could also be a Leo. What else, Spirit? You could have red hair, or you could be a ginger. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but she has red hair, so I just felt called to say that. Isn't it like naturally red hair? Number 8 could be significant. Someone might have chosen poorly because you're a very, very strong person. They could have thought that you were weak. They could have taken your kindness for weakness. We've got the 5 of Swords. Someone could have tried to manipulate you. You could be having conflict with someone at this time. It feels like you are in very creative energy right now, though. Yes, you are being guided by a higher power, whatever that means to you, whether that's God or the spirit or the universe or the cosmos, whatever that means to you specifically, you're definitely being guided by a higher power. Could be nature. Could just be the land. You could be Native American. $55 could be significant. You could be going through a lot of changes right now. You could be in conflict with your partner, a relationship, a lover. A lover could be in competition with you, and maybe you don't know it, or you could know it. You could know it. Got the 5 of Swords and the Lovers. Again, it feels like you are very intuitive, very spiritual. So it feels like you know that someone is in competition with you, but if they are in a one-sided competition, it feels like there is no competition. because you are at a level in your life right now where you don't do drama. You don't want conflict. You just don't have time or energy for that. You don't want anything to do with it. No. You have a higher purpose. You have better things to do than to be in lower vibrational energy, which is where drama lives, basically. So, yeah. Okay. What else, Spirit? You have a lot of emotional intelligence. You're very balanced. You went through the dark to get to the light. You know what the dark is. You do. But you're balanced now. You might have, in the past, you might have been very reactive, or you could have been, I don't want to say a victim, but you could have gone through reactive abuse. If you know, you know. But you're very emotionally intelligent now. You learned a lesson from it. So you're very balanced. You're very, very balanced. We got the Temperance card here. You're patient. You're balanced. You know what it's like. You know what it's like to not be balanced, right? To have too much dark and not enough light. But now you got it now. You figured it out. You figured out that balance. Yeah, my ear's ringing. Whenever my ear rings, Spirit's like, yep, that's it. You're investing in whatever you're working on creatively. You're investing in that. You're not investing in immature, like anyone who is immature emotionally, you're not investing. You're not investing in that. Someone has to be on your level. Someone has to be emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. They have to, especially a lover. A lover has to be very balanced, patient. They have to understand that your purpose comes first, that your higher power comes first. They can't be codependent. They can't be immature. Yeah. You made a very clear choice. Whatever you're doing, you made a very clear choice that's your passion, that's your joy, it could be your purpose, but you got your eye on the prize. Basically, you're very focused. You're so focused on it. I'm looking at this Two of Swords. It's like she's blindfolded, but she's got her bow and arrow, and she knows where she's going even blindfolded. She knows what she's doing, that she could do it blindfolded. So you made this choice. So you're like, yeah, I'm investing in this and nothing's going to stop me. That's what I'm doing. We do have the Justice card here. In this deck, it's a number 10. And what I'm getting from this is it's kind of balance again. Because she's holding, look at how she's holding those two pails and there's light in there. And that's just giving me more balance. Like, you're so emotionally balanced. I mean, I don't see cups here, but I do see dark and light. Yeah, I'm just getting balance. And it feels like someone chose poorly because they chose to be in competition with you. They chose to challenge you. They thought that you were weak and you're extremely strong. They might have even thought that you weren't intuitive. They took your kindness for weakness, and that was a huge mistake. Okay, what's this? Seven of Pentacles. It chose poorly. Yeah, you know your worth. You put yourself on a pedestal. You could be getting a lot of attention. You could be getting promotions at work. You could be on a platform. You could be getting attention for your artistic abilities. Like if you're a musician, your music is doing really well. People are buying your songs, your albums. You're getting gigs. If you are a painter, you're selling your art, your work. If you're a writer, you're selling books. People are investing in you. They're buying memberships, or they're buying your downloads for your audiobooks or whatever. You're getting a lot of attention because you know your worth. You know how strong you are. You know what your purpose is. You know you're creative. You know what you're doing. You're smart. You're emotionally intelligent. And you're really good at what you do. And this person, whoever this the lovers isn't always a past, like it isn't always a lover. It could be just a relationship, could be a friendship, could be a coworker, could be a family member. They had no idea how talented you are. They didn't know. They didn't know how awesome you were. They do now. They do now. It's the Justice. You could be a Libra. What's the Justice? That flipped around. That's fun. He's all flipped upside down. Okay. All right, we've got the Moon, the King of Wands, the Death card, and the Eight of Cups. That's interesting. You could have found out some secrets. Perhaps Spirit revealed some stuff to you, some secrets to you, perhaps through tarot or through signs, synchronicities, things like that. The King of Wands typically gives me player energy. So this person, with the Eight of Cups here, it feels like this person could have walked away from you to go sow their oats, or I forget that saying, but maybe they figured that they weren't ready to commit, or they didn't want to be tied down, so they just kind of wanted to go play in the streets, or however you want to say it. They just didn't want to commit, so they figured they'd go be a player for a while. And you found out that, they could have told you, hey, I'm just gonna go another way, or I can't do this, it's not you, it's me. Or maybe they just didn't say anything and they just ghosted you. But you found out they're really a player. And you found out that they're just refusing to change. And so they walked away from you. And at first, you could have been really upset about it, thought it was you, all of these things. And now, because the cards came out, and literally these 4 cards literally flipped. You changed your mind. You figured out, Spirit showed you the secrets about this person or people or however it resonates. Take it as it resonates, if it resonates, and only take it if it resonates, okay? But you figured out that this person's a player. They had a bunch of secrets and they're not going to change, right? So you walked away. And now they want to come back. With this Eight of Cups being in reverse, I feel like either they want to come back or they were being avoidant and now they don't want to be avoidant anymore. Because remember, they chose poorly. They chose poorly. But now you don't want them back. They were very strategic with this Knight of Cups on the bottom. They were very strategic mentally and with feelings. They tried to like mess with your feelings and mess with your mental. But you are balanced. You're so strong. You're so balanced. They can't do that anymore. And because they can't do that anymore, they're like, oh crap, what do I do? Well, I guess I'll come back. I'll try to come back. But you don't want them back anymore. That's what I'm getting from this energy, from the cards. Okay, what else, Spirit? Because they chose poorly. They did not see who you were when they had you. They didn't. All right, what else, Spirit? Let's see. Yeah. Now they're in a Ten of Swords. Now they're heartbroken. Now they feel betrayed. But did they not betray you? They chose poorly. That almost didn't want to, it wanted to come out, but I almost didn't get that out. Let me say that again. They chose poorly. It doesn't make any sense that now they feel betrayed. Because you figured out what they were doing to you, because you figured out that they were manipulating you through your emotions, because you probably loved this person, but you had enough. Tell me more. Tell me more, please. It doesn't feel so good, huh? I feel like they are feeling how you felt when they betrayed you. They're feeling it now. They're feeling it now. So we have the Two of Cups. This definitely could have been who you thought was your person. Got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. You and this person could have been very different in some way. You could have been different. You could have had different like spirituality. Maybe you were spiritual and they were religious. You could have been different, not ethically, but you could be, maybe you're American and they're from Europe or something like that. I'm not saying that right, but I think you get the gist. You could have been, just a different color or nationality or just very different somehow. You could have come from, like, maybe you grew up like rich and the other person was very poor or something like that, but you were just very, very different. And maybe they judged you. They judged you like very harshly and unfairly, with this justice also being here. They were very unfair to you. And now they're realizing that you were really their Two of Cups. But it feels like it's too late now, because they chose poorly. And now they're stuck in their head. This Eight of Swords. Okay, give me more, Spirit, please. And thank you. Tell me more. We've got Queen of Wands energy. You could be a Taurus or an Aries. Yes, this is very strong energy. This is beautiful energy, actually. Look at this card. Very strong, standing in your power. The bull, I believe those are bulls. The bulls are giving me Taurus energy. Very, very strong. Determined. Very determined. It is also giving me the feeling of movement, like you're moving forward no matter what. And you're very strong, you're very powerful, and you're very beautiful as well. Very beautiful. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands, Judgment, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Wands, new beginning at the bottom. So this person or people, this energy is under judgment. And they're left out in the cold. They're not going to be able to come back. Because they took off when you really needed them. They took off. They left. They ran away. They ran away when you needed them, and now you don't need them anymore, because you're strong. You're emotionally intelligent. You're standing on your own 2 feet. You're a boss. Mr. or Mrs. Boss. It doesn't matter. We're talking energy here. Yeah. They chose poorly. You got a new beginning. You got a new beginning, and you're going for it. And I think that's fantastic. That's amazing. It's amazing. This could be someone from your past. We've got the Six of Cups here. And this Six of Cups, I feel like this is really beautiful, because when you think about this person, you don't hate them. You loved them. You did. And you probably even forgave them. Look at this card. It's beautiful. You have good memories of them. You forgave them. And you wish them nothing but the best. You do. It's beautiful. But they can't come with you. They ran away, and they made their decision. They made their decision to be out in the cold. They put the backpack on. They left. So now they have to stand on it. Yeah. You're working on yourself. You're working on your business. You're working on your creativity. You're working on your purpose. You are doing what God, Spirit, universe, whoever you subscribe to, has anointed you to do. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's get some last energy here, final energy here for my truth seekers, for their highest and greatest good, Spirit. Let's see. Let's shuffle a little bit. Yeah, you found out everything you needed to find out about this person, and you wish them like a beautiful life, right? You're like, I hope you get everything that you wish for, that you need, that you want, but I've got to go. I have a higher purpose. Okay, Spirit. Vital energy, please. We've got Ace of Wands. Look, you get a new beginning. This is beautiful. Look at all the flowers and the growth and the hands there. That's just like, that reminds me of just, that's God, that's Spirit, that's universe just saying, here, you've earned this. Take it. Mother Gaia, take it. Yes. This is yours. Don't feel guilty. It's okay. This is growth. This is also growth. You've grown so much. So much. And with that rock at the bottom, your foundation is strong. It's so strong. You've built a very solid foundation. That's incredible. It's incredible. All right, anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? We'll get an oracle card or some advice, and then we'll close it out. They chose poorly, and you chose wisely. Great job. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Anything else? That's going to be it. All right, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I mean, can you get any better energy than this? This is going to bring you long-lasting, generational abundance. Now, when we think of abundance, yes, this can be money, but this can also be emotional wealth, spiritual wealth, wealth in love, joy, happiness. This is beautiful, and this is yours. This is amazing. They chose poorly. You chose wisely. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Wands. So, your dreams are going to come true. Just keep doing the work. Yep, keep going. Keep going. All right, let's do a fairy card today. Let's do a fairy oracle card. And then we will close it out. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That is giving me chills. The Ten of Pentacles, that's teaching generation after generation, just, spiritually, mind, body, soul, how to be happy, healthy, and whole. That's amazing. It's not just about money. It's so much more. It's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Spirit. What's the advice? My true seeker's highest and greatest good, please. What's the advice? What's the advice, please? Okay. Okay, we've got moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Moon energy. You might want to get yourself a moonstone, and or just go look at the moon. Look at the stars. Look at that. It's beautiful. From this energy, though, it really feels like whoever I'm talking to, you're very balanced. Okay, well, that was your reading. They chose poorly. You chose wisely. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. I will see you in the next video. Bye.